To our obituaries now, brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. For pre-need funerals, burials, or cremation since back in 1975. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Pre-need to at-need funeral services, funerals, burials, or cremations. It is Curtis and Son Funeral Home, 256-245-4361. In obituary news this morning, celebration of life and memorial service will be held at the First Methodist Church in Childersburg. That service will be on Sunday, beginning visitation at 2 o'clock. The service begins at 2:30. Kay Camp passed away on November the 11th at the age of 81. She was an active member of the First Methodist Church of Childersburg. She was a 25-year career veteran as a social worker in Talladega County. She will be remembered on Sunday. Kay Camp, memorial service at First Methodist Church in Childersburg, visitation on Sunday from 2 to 2:30, and the service begins at 2:30. Of course, arrangements through Curtis and Son Funeral Home. Louise Anthony Edwards, age 95, died November the 14th. Visitation is today, 2:30 to 3:30 at Curtis and Son North, followed by a funeral service at 3:30. Reverend Troll Hill will officiate the service. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Childersburg Chapel, in charge of the arrangements. Bobby Ray Brewer, age 81 of Childersburg, died Tuesday. Visitation for Mr. Brewer will be today from 1 until 2 o'clock at Curtis and Son Funeral Home, followed by a funeral service at 2 p.m. and burial in the Evergreen Cemetery. Reverend Tommy Thornton will officiate the service. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel in Sylacauga, directing. Celebration of life, remembering the life of Mr. Henry Garrett Sr., age 74, of Talladega, will be Saturday at 1 o'clock from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home in Talladega, with Pastor Clarence Henderson officiating. Interment in the Kelly Springs Memorial Gardens. Public viewing is today, 3 to 7 at the funeral home. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Crematory in Talladega, in charge of the arrangements. And funeral service for Joyce Hall, age 78, will be 11 o'clock November the 22nd at Mount Canaan Baptist Church in Talladega. Visitation from 1 until 7. Terry's Metropolitan Mortuary directing. Celebration remembering the life of Mr. Mason Marbury, age 37 of Childersburg, will be Saturday at 11 a.m. from S.M. Goodson Funeral Home Chapel, with Pastor Dexter Marbury officiating. Interment in the Lily Roden Cemetery. Public viewing today, 4 to 7 at the funeral home. S.M. Goodson Funeral Home and Crematory directing. Funeral service for Jewel Burns will be today at 1 o'clock from Community Funeral Home Service, Community Funeral Home Chapel in Sylacauga. Online condolences at communityfuneralhome.org. Community Funeral Home Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. Visitation for Clemmy Edwin Lewis, age 93, is today from noon until 2 o'clock at Radney Smith Funeral Home, followed by a celebration of life at 2 o'clock. Reverend Russell Gooden will officiate. In lieu of flowers, memorial donation can be made to the Mindful Care Organization, P.O. Box 332966, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, 37133. Burial in the Evergreen Memorial Cemetery in Sylacauga. Radney Smith Funeral Home directing. Wilda Slaughter Jones, age 93, of Sylacauga, died November the 14th. Visitation is going to be on November 21st from 10 until 11 o'clock, with a service to follow at First Baptist Church in Sylacauga. In lieu of flowers, memorial contributions can be made to the First Baptist Church of Sylacauga or the Missions First through First Baptist of Sylacauga. Radney Smith Funeral Home in Sylacauga in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries brought to you this morning by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, the North Chapel on Highway 21 in Sylacauga, and the Childersburg Chapel on Highway 280 in Childersburg. One other obituary, Mr. William Wood. There'll be visitation on Saturday at Curtis and Son North, and the Burial will take place, graveside service, up at Rocky Mount Baptist Church Cemetery, and that'll be at 12:30. Curtis and Son Funeral Home, North Chapel, directing. Mr. Wood passed away on November the 14th. Curtis and Son Funeral Home in charge of the arrangements. These obituaries this morning brought to you by Curtis and Son Funeral Home, Sylacauga, Childersburg.